The 2008 vintage Merlot from Red Newt Cellars is a great example of why we love working with this grape here and why we love working with it in the Finger Lakes. From a vintage that was, from a red perspective, just about perfect.
Yep. The 2008 vintage was following after 2007, which was very hot, dry, which everybody was like, yeah, it's the best year for reds. Whereas 2008, I think, really shines. We have a little bit more acidity retention with that, so there's a little bit more freshness and vibrancy that comes along with it. But you're still getting those fully ripe flavors that come along with Merlot, as well as those great smoky characteristics that come from Glacier Ridge. And Merlot is not necessarily an easy grape to grow, especially in the Finger Lakes, but the site that this comes from is really ideal, especially for reds that we work with from it. A little bit further down slope, a little closer to the lake, and not as much topsoil, but a little bit more heat retention that comes from the ground in the evenings.
Merlot in the Finger Lakes is sometimes surprising to people when they try it. They think of Merlot as a more warm climate or variety. But in reality, in the Finger Lakes, what we get is a Merlot that is a complete package on its own. It doesn't need other things blended in to kind of restrain it and bring the jamminess under control. It has structure of its own. It has that jamminess that you want from Merlot, but it also just naturally has the longevity that we love seeing in a bottle.